Hello again, and in this video I'm going to show you just quickly the bottling process of my beer, of your beer, basically, not my, you will bottle your own beer, not mine, right? Okay, anyway, you just need to have some higher table like this, it's good enough, so you can easily fit on the nozzle, or the siphon on the nozzle. So basically you take this, you turn this down, and you fit the nozzle on top of it, right? Just to make sure it's well screwed on it. This is closed, right? And once you open this, you see the beer starts kind of floating down there, but not fully, just a little bit. One important tip for you is that you have to open the top of your barrel's lid, right? Otherwise nothing's gonna go down there, right? You'll be like, why is not beer going through my siphon right now? Because there's a pressure, it's closed, pressure inside, and it doesn't let it. So you have to open it a little bit like this, and there we go then. Okay, so that's the tip number one. Tip number two is that you have to make sure that you prime your wort, your beer, right? What is priming? Priming is that you put a little bit of sugar in your wort, or the candy drops that I showed you in a previous video, like these carbonation drops, like it looks like a candy in each bottle, right? If you put a candy in each bottle, you don't need to prime your wort. But if you don't have a candies, you need to prime your whole batch. It's called batch priming, right? So in order to do batch priming, it's a very good idea that you have two barrels, one extra barrel for it. So you basically move all the content of your barrel to another barrel and leave the bottom of your wort in there, because that's where the yeasts are, right? You don't want to have that much of yeast in the bottles, right? You don't want to bottle your yeast in the bottles. So that's why you need to remove the content in the other barrel, so you can prime it, you can put the sugar in it and mix it properly, and then you can bottle it, right? Because if you put the sugar right in this wort, where you have the yeasts, you mix it, right? Your yeast will be spread all over the beer, in the whole content, and you will bottle the yeast with your beer in the bottles, right? So you don't want to bottle your bottle the yeast in with your beer. So it's a good idea that you have another extra barrel and you use it as a other basically vessel for your beer. So I've already primed my my beer, right? I've already done that, so it's good. And what you can use for priming also is they sell the glucose sugar. You can get a normal white sugar like this, right? Like it's a normal like white sugar, or you can use brown sugar, right? Dark brown sugar if you want some like melassa taste, or you can use the honey. It's also a good idea to use the honey, right? It gives an extra good hint, good taste. Sometimes I like the honey, sometimes not, right? So sometimes you want to use the sugar or glucose or fructose, whatever you have access to, right? Just a little note here, that white sugar usually, or normal sugars usually leave the kind of aftertaste. Depends what quality sugar it is, if it's a cane sugar or if it's the other sugar. It depends. Sometimes it could leave a little bit of aftertaste, unwanted aftertaste that you don't really want, okay? So just be aware of it. Now, let's start bottling. I'll just show you this one, and then I show you this bottle with a cup, where I will have to cup it with a cupper. So first flip top, and just open it. I open the top here, right? Make sure it's there is air coming in it, right? And here you just slowly and you can see it's pretty nicely coming up slowly. And so once it hits the top, you just take it out, right, like this. Few drops will be falling on the floor from the nozzle, from the siphon nozzle, which is okay, it's totally fine, right. Now close, done, right. With this one, there's an extra step, right, as I said, you need to put a cap on top of the bottle. So I'll show you. You can reuse the bottles from the beers that you buy, and you can also, which I do, some people don't recommend it, but I do it because, you know, not always I remember to buy the cups, and it's just, you know, kind of pain in the hole to remember it, so I also reuse the cups. Make sure you wash them properly, make sure you sterilize them properly, make sure you wash also your bottles and sterilize them properly. You don't want to have any rubbish in there, or any dirt, mess, or whatever, any remains of beers, nothing like that, right? It has to be clean. Okay, so in order to cut this, I will have to get a lid, right? I will just lid like this, normal classic lid, right? You put it on top, like this, and then you take this handy tool, cutter, just to show you, and you basically do it like on the floor in between your legs, right? But for demonstration on this video, I will show you this on the table. You put it on the top, and like this, just press down. Right, make sure the cup is sealed. You turn it around, you mix a little bit, and you see nothing is coming from it, so it's good, right? Okay, so that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching, and just remember these important few tips and you will make such delicious beer for yourself. Thanks very much for watching, and talk soon.